Porsche Macan is about to go electric, spelling the end of internal combustion for what has become the brand's most popular model globally. Porsche has sold around 850,000 of the Macan since its introduction 10 years ago. And while Australian sales only account for a small percentage of that global total, it is still easily the brand's best-selling car locally. Last year, the Macan accounted for around 48% of the brand's total sales in Australia. And that will take this, the all-new electric Macan, into a bold step into the future as the brand transitions out of petrol power and into fully electric. One of the appeals of the old Macan was its sub $100,000 entry point, the cheapest way to get a Porsche in your driveway in Australia. But this new all-electric model will cost a fair bit more when it lands in Australian dealerships by the end of this year. But it would be unfair to judge this new Macan against the model it replaces. Yes, it costs more, but you do get a whole lot more for your money. Just how much more, we're about to find out. So buckle up and let's take the new electric Macan for a spin. The new electric Macan will initially be available in two variants when it comes to Australia later this year. The entry-level Macan 4 and the more potent range-topping Macan Turbo. Pricing gets underway at $133,700 for the Macan 4, while opting for the Halo Turbo variant will see you fork out $180,100 before on-road costs and options. Even at its most affordable, the new electric Macan is around $40,000 more expensive than the current entry-level petrol variant. Although it's worth noting, the new entry point is more in line with the current mid-spec Macan S in terms of performance and equipment. Porsche says there will be a more affordable electric Macan coming, but wouldn't confirm timings at this stage. Stay tuned. That means for now, those looking for an entry-level electric Macan will now need to spend $133,000 plus options and on-road costs. While the new electric Macan is easily recognisable as Porsche's medium SUV, the new model has benefited from some distinctive design changes. Out front, a new rectangular headlight design with matrix LED technology mirrors that of the Porsche Taycan electric sedan, while a significantly sleeker roofline lends the new Macan a coupe-like profile, said to improve aerodynamics and improve range. The outgoing model's clamshell bonnet has been replaced by a more conventional design, while new frameless doors add to the Macan's sleek profile. Out back, pronounced haunches and an overall wider wheel track add some visual muscle. Inside, the new Macan takes its styling cues from the recently updated Porsche Cayenne with a proliferation of screens, including a 12.6-inch digital instrument display and a 10.9-inch infotainment touchscreen. Buyers can also option a 10.9-inch passenger display that remains invisible to the driver when in use. It can display a range of vehicle information or can be used to stream movies and video clips and the like. There's also a driving video game to keep front passengers entertained. Porsche's infotainment is now based on the Android Automotive operating system, which brings a Hey Porsche voice assistant, as well as the Porsche App Center that allows users to download apps from third-party providers. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the range, as is wireless phone charging, which is located inside a cooled compartment inside the center console. No more hot phones while charging. It works too. Thanks to the Macan's longer wheelbase over the outgoing petrol model, the second row offers more legroom, while the cargo area is now rated at 540 litres, some 43 litres more than the existing petrol Macan. There's also a small front luggage compartment under the bonnet, capable of taking 84 litres, easily enough for a couple of overnight bags. It's accessed via a simple hand swipe on the bonnet, meaning you don't have to unlatch it from within the car. A nice touch. Both Macans available at launch are powered by twin electric motors, one at each axle. In the entry-level Macan 4, they combine for 300 kilowatts and 400 newton meters for a claimed 0 to 100 km/h time of 5.2 seconds. Stepping into the turbo model sees outputs jump significantly to 470 kilowatts and a whopping 1130 newton meters. Unsurprisingly then, the turbo's 0 to 100 claim is significantly faster, now at 3.3 seconds. Both models feature a 95 kilowatt-hour battery array that provides claimed WLTP-tested driving ranges of 613 kilometres for the Macan 4 and 591 kilometres for the turbo. The battery can be recharged at up to 270 kilowatts on an 800 volt DC fast charger or at 11 kilowatts on a regular AC system. Porsche says using a fast charger will result in a 10 to 80% top-up of just 21 minutes. We drove both variants at launch and came away impressed with the Macan's driving dynamics and ease of drivability. The Macan 4 might be the slower of the pair on paper, but out on the open road, it certainly didn't feel slow. There's no visceral gut punch when moving away from standstill like we sometimes expect from electric cars. Instead, acceleration is smooth and predictable, the medium SUV getting up to speed nicely and easily. Adaptive air suspension, optional in the Macan 4 and standard in the turbo, ensures ride comfort is excellent too. There's little feeling that the electric Macan is around 400 kilos heavier than the equivalent petrol-powered model. There's no shortage of grip either. Porsche's traction management system constantly responding to the driving conditions to send power, and in conjunction with Torque Vectoring Plus, to the front and rear motors as well as individual wheels as needed. The end result is a composed and comfortable electric SUV offering a relaxed time behind the wheel, but with plenty of punch in reserve when the situation warrants. That punch can really be felt in the Macan Turbo with its 3.3 second 0 to 100 claim. Here, the visceral G-forces missing from the Macan 4 are very much evident, the turbo blasting away from standstill in a manner that leaves your brain playing catch-up. But, like what Porsche's done in the Taycan, and now in the Macan, this is no one-trick pony. Yes, it is blisteringly quick, but it is also dynamically capable, able to hustle through corners and twisties with ease and confidence. It should come as no surprise really, with Porsche stating its aim for the electric Macan is to offer the sportiest model in the medium SUV segment. And early indications show that the German car maker has delivered. The biggest challenge now faced by Porsche is convincing buyers that the extra spend over the outgoing model is worth it. We reckon it just might be. As always, be sure to hit like on this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for the full written review of this car, head on over to Drive.com.au.